Hey, I'm Nicholas Prom,
Yes.
And I'm Dylan.
and you're watching Posers Must
Posers must die.
Die, our latest adventures in the exciting and kick-ass world of heavy metal. So last week we had a truly kick-ass adventure at the high water mark, which is our favorite spot. It was the triple thrash threat of Deathblow, Stress Test, and Atomic Terror. Guys, let's talk about this show. What a rad time we had.
Yeah, always a good time at the high water mark. And yeah, no, Atomic Terror blew everyone away. I had a blast. You guys had a blast. We tried to get a circle pit going. Didn't quite work out.
It happens a lot.
But
You just have to let
yeah,
those things happen. They either happen or they don't, you know. But
yep,
we
yep.
did some moshing, and Atomic Terror played really well.
Oh yeah,
Since I got all credit to Zach, the bass player. He's kind of like the tech guy in the band, and kind of nothing. He is the tech guy in the band, and since they got their in-ear monitor system, they've been playing tighter and just really like their shows have just been really dynamite. It's just really helps them to follow each other more closely and play tighter, and it's been great. And it coincides. I am their manager. I got them this show. But it's great because that's been happening alongside them getting better and more high profile gigs. So, they're things have really been happening for them this year, and hopefully will continue to do so. It's good. This is a band that's growing, that's on the move. So it's exciting, and it's exciting for me because I'm their manager. But it
Uh,
feels good. No, because I can kind of track like, oh, okay, the improvement, of like how
yeah,
things are
yeah.
growing. But anyway, yeah, but they were great.
I want to
Uh,
say this is probably one of my favorite. I don't know how many times I've seen Atomic Terror now. Probably four or five.
sure. I mean, I've
This is
lost
probably one of
No,
count.
my favorite
easy.
performances by them.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
this was really good. This was a really good
Yeah,
set from
ta-
them.
and correct me if I'm wrong here. This is something I witnessed, but I'm not sure if I witnessed this. Like, I'm not sure if I was tripping out or what. I think Tom, like on the first fucking song, he dropped his pick, and just like a badass, the rest of the set he used his fingernail uh, as a pick. He did not get another pick or anything. He just
I don't
went with
know.
it.
We'd have to ask her
I
that.
I
I
I,
mean,
didn't
could,
that's
see
I
that. That's a
swear I saw him
move
drop his
though.
pick.
but that's pretty bitchin'. Yeah, I didn't notice that because I don't watch for that kind of detail. Sorry.
Well,
But
I
that's
just I just saw it. I saw a
oh
little
no, no,
thing
yeah.
fly out, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, but dude, but they kicked ass. Yeah, and then Stress Test. This was their Chase and I saw their very first gig that they opened for Enforcer,
Yep.
and this was like their fifth show. They went
oh,
out. They went out. The tour dates are on your shirt, Dylan.
oh yeah.
Yeah. But
Probably can't.
but there's like
I don't
five
know.
of the, but there's like no, no, but I'm asking. There's five dates on the shirt, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
one of them got canceled. The Boise show got canceled because of a death
Oh,
in one of the band's families. I don't know who. Uh,
oh.
but yeah, so that sucks. But so then we saw they went on this short run of dates, and we saw like their fifth ever show. So pretty
Wow.
good. Uh,
Couldn't
and
be me. Those guys are pros, dude. They
well,
set up and break down real quick.
oh yeah, and man, this is such a great band, and it's like I feel like we're gonna be able to be like, man, we saw them when they were really just starting, and yeah, professional. It's like Brandon and Colin, of course, are in Unto Others, and it's like they play all over Europe
Yeah.
and all over the world with that band, um, but I mean, I want to see more with Stress Test. I want to see them getting to do that stuff too. They're just great,
They
really.
played their entire library. Was it like eight or
Well,
nine songs, like six or seven songs or so?
I can't remember.
Uh,
No, more than that. It's I can't remember how many songs are on the album. It's like 8 or 10 or something like that. But they played the whole album and a new song,
yep.
which they also played the first show we saw them with.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Just I mean, killer thrash with like this like hardcore and kind of almost a little grindy uh, elements too. But they just rip, and like the social consciousness is like so right out front with Stress Test, and I really appreciate that. They definitely are not an apolitical band. But yeah, it's like we got our own Napalm Death in Portland. I mean,
Yes.
and that's what I would compare the impact of seeing them live. Like fuck. Like
Yeah.
they just rule. But yeah, and then getting to see Deathblow again was awesome. Chase and I had to dip out out of their set a little early because I had work the next morning. But they tour a lot, and we've seen them before. I know we'll get to see them again. They are great though. Really likes Deathblow a lot. They were one of my favorite bands that I saw for the first time last year, and totally killer. So yeah, this was just an amazing night of thrash. And I wish it had been a Saturday because I feel like
Yeah.
the turnout was decent, but could have been better, especially for considering this. What a lineup! What a bill! But
I also had to leave. I left like a couple songs after you guys left, but Deathblow, they played. The lead guy said we're gonna play a song we haven't released yet,
ooh,
and I think I couldn't hear him quite well because I'm a deaf motherfucker. But I think the song was called Tormentor.
okay.
And that was a pretty sick song. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing that somewhere.
I mean, as of this recording, they have a new EP dropping tomorrow.
Right on. Then it might be on there.
Yeah,
Huh.
and which we should definitely put that on the schedule for review because man, Deathblow is awesome. But yeah, I try not to book Atomic Terror on like Sunday shows or like Monday through Thursday things unless it's like they're gonna play with like higher profile bands. And I was like, well, this is an opportunity to like just really be on like, this is like a brother show, man. Like with like it's an all thrash show. Like fuck yeah, like I had to get this one for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah,
I was so happy to see this show. I mean, everybody was great, and it was 3 bands that I know already, and a couple of them I've seen before, and it fucking ripped. I had to get up early the next day, and it kind of sucked, but whatever, it was
Yeah.
worth it.
yeah, but yeah, dude, this was an awesome time, and
Yep.
I'm glad we could all be there and have a good time. That was great. It was just like, I want a thrash metal show every Saturday, not Sunday, Saturday. Like then I'm good. Like perfect. Perfect. Yeah. But okay, cool. We had a great time at the high water mark.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we got some reviews to get into. Chase, what's our new album for review for this week?
Let's see. This week we got Hexella, The Ancient Gaping Mouth. Debut album releases June 27th on Hell's Headbangers. May
Hell's
have heard of them.
Headbangers, yeah.
Yeah. Black and Roll power trio from Texas. At least that's how they describe themselves on their promo. I guess yeah, some of the songs kind of go into the black and roll, but they get some straight like fucking war metal towards the end there. It sounded like
bit.
some Marduk shit.
Yeah, I got some thoughts on that,
okay.
but go ahead.
Okay. Dylan, you got something? You wanna?
No, I'll
Okay.
speak after.
All right. Okay, so pretty good stuff, I thought. A lot of weird influences, or maybe just some stuff I'm hearing on my own. But there's a song called Into 218, which, by the way, the guitarist has a band called, where'd it go? Division 218. I can only imagine that the two things are are connected. I should also, sorry, let me back up a second. I should also mention this is a power trio, but it's mainly a vocalist and a guitarist who does a bunch of the stuff on the album. I think they only recently had their bassist join, or their their drummer join.
Yeah.
And yeah, they it says debut album, but they also have like 10 side bands a piece, so they're pretty well traveled. This isn't just like a sloppy debut. This is pretty heavy, pretty good. I said good already, just fucking good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the song, song Into 218, there's a riff in there that sounds a hell of a lot like the Subliminal riff from Suicidal Tendencies.
Interesting. I didn't pick up on that. So, yeah, they have a couple of demos under their belt, and like
Yeah.
the black and roll description is kind of like, well, I hear a little bit of that, but it's not like
Yeah.
right out front. It's like you really have to listen hard for it, and it's like, to me, I was this was pretty much just a straightforward black metal record. I mean,
Yeah.
it reminded me at times of both the Swedish model of black metal, you know, with the real blasty stuff like Marduk and Dark Funeral,
Yeah.
but also like the classic Norwegian guys, you know, like the early Mayhem, early Dark Throne, early Emperor. I heard all of that in this, but there were hints of here and there hard rock and heavy and just heavy metal aspects, but they were kind of like it was more subtle and like kind of not, again, just kind of not right out front with that, and so I kind of feel like marketing it as black and roll is a bit misleading. I thought this was fine. Qualitatively I can't really say that it's bad. I think it's well put together and everything. You know, I'm not a huge black metal guy. I had a black metal period, you know, but it's not really where I live. But no, I thought this was good. I listened to it a bunch of times. But I don't know. It's not really the sort of stuff that I like gravitate towards. But I thought it was good. Dylan, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I thought this was all right. It's not exactly my cup of tea. I read when I started, like, I read about the band a bit before listening to it on the Holics thing, and it said black and roll, and I got excited. I'm like, oh shit, female fronted, black and roll? This is gonna kick ass. And then I started listening to it. I'm like, this is just straight up black metal. Like, I didn't really hear any black and roll. And even then, it's fine if it's just black metal. I don't care. But even then, it wasn't exactly my type of black metal. It wasn't bad at all. Like, I enjoyed listening to it. I wasn't like fucking ripping my headphones off or anything. But it's not something I'm gonna return to. I wasn't like, you know, frothing at the mouth to get this, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm kind of there with you, Dylan. I mean, like, I can recognize something's good, but this is just not my thing. It wasn't like, oh damn it, I got to listen to this again, because I listened to it a bunch, you know, for the review. But like, I don't really have much enthusiasm for this style of metal. I just don't. It does seem like it's black metal for good or for ill is making a comeback in Portland, for whatever that's worth. But yeah. Chase, do you have any more stuff on this? I mean, it sounds like you were the guy who enjoyed this the most, so.
Well, yeah, it was just, I don't really have a whole lot to add to it. I mean, you described it accurately. I seem to like it a little bit more than you guys did, it looks like.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it's high energy, very well produced for like, because, you know, with like some black metal fans, they'll sit there and say, oh, it's too slick, oh, whatever. This is neither slick nor raw. This is just perfect, just kind of in the middle. I didn't have an issue one way or the other in terms of production. It sat comfortably. It wasn't like, well, to be fair, I probably shouldn't have even brought it up because of just how, like, it just seemed, seamless isn't the right word, but smooth.
No, I get it. It was
not slick. God damn.
Right. It was not overproduced, nor was it just like, nor did it sound like it was recorded in a toilet.
Thank you. Yes.
It really just, it sounded correct. You know, like the production highlighted, like everything was clear, but it didn't, what was I say? But it didn't sound like smooth, you know, like a slick, shitty, like overproduced. Like, I have talked about like the overproduced death metal albums of the early 2000s, and it's like, God, what a shitty time for the genre, because it's like these albums don't have any teeth, you know. And it's not like that at all. So yeah,
no, not at all.
It was kind of, as far as production levels, it was kind of just right. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot else to really say about this band, though. I mean,
I did have a couple highlights.
Okay.
I liked, of all the songs on here, I liked the songs No Return and Nocturnal Fury.
Yeah.
I thought they were both pretty good. Yeah. Those are my highlights of this record, even though it wasn't exactly my cup of tea.
Yeah. The closer, where the scythe falls, was my jam. It was like a. I had to make sure it wasn't a Marduk cover. But yeah, no, it even had this like crazy little like surf rock kind of like solo in the middle, no distortion, no crazy shit, and it just it was fun. I liked it. It was about halfway through. It was only about like 20 seconds long, but I heard you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's about all I got.
So here's a little anecdote about Marduk. In 2002, I saw Marduk with Deicide and Gorguts, and I met Legion, the favored frontman of Marduk, the one that everybody loves. So I got that going for me. So yes, yeah. Okay, so that's Hexella. Okay, the ancient gaping mouth. Okay, why don't we move on to Chase's classic album?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So, Dylan, you want to start?
Give us the background on it.
Okay, so we got Grim Reaper, Rocky to Hell, released September 5th, 1987 on RCA Records. R.I.P. Steve Grimmett.
R.I.P. Steve Grimmett.
I think I could just hand it over to you guys for a second here.
So, I love that you picked Grim Reaper, but I'm very curious about why this Grim Reaper album.
Because I honestly love Night of the Vampire. It's on my list of like, oh shit, it's coming after me type songs.
Wait a minute, are you telling me there's an album better than this from Grim Reaper? Are you telling me there's an album better than this?
I honestly, Dylan, I like the first two albums better than this one, but I do like this
album.
Oh my god. I do. I like.
I have to go listen to those.
I like See You in Hell. I like See You in Hell and Fear No Evil more than this one. But this is a cool record, and there's some interesting stuff here. One, I love this album cover. It is.
Yes.
Wow.
So cool.
It's very cool. I had this on cassette, and I remember the other tape that I got the same day. It was Warrior Fighting for the Earth. And they are both like really fun, just like really, let's be honest, generic kind of heavy metal, but good stuff. And so interesting. But this album is interesting. A couple of notes. Two of these songs are on a movie soundtrack for the movie Lust for Freedom.
Lust for Freedom.
Yeah. It's a women in prison film. It's a trauma film. And,
oh my god!
Yeah, and did not receive a wide release in the U.S. So like whatever, it didn't like do anything to like boost the fortunes of Grim Reaper because they broke up after this album, and then Steve joined Onslaught for one album. But Steve Grimmett is one of the great voices in heavy metal. He's just kicking ass all over this, as well as guitarist Nick Bocott, who is really underrated. His leads, his solos are so good. I think he also had a metal guitar instructional video too, so I'm sure you can find that somewhere. But yeah, dude, this is a fun record. I mean, it's fun heavy metal. I mean, highlights for me, of course, Night of the Vampire and Rocky to Hell and oh, hang on. I'm just going to pull up the tracks right here. When Heaven Comes Down is one of my favorite songs by this band. Fuck, that song rules. And Rock Me Till I Die and stuff. This is a really fun record. I think it's a little... Side A is a bit better than Side B. But...
I concur, yes.
Yeah, they kind of front-loaded with a lot of the best songs. But this does not suck at all. This is really fun stuff. You guys go. I'm good here.
The way I put it was the A side is a great Grim Reaper album, but the B side would have made a better Saxon album.
Interesting. You really think these are like Saxon songs?
A couple of them, they're cross me and I'll kick your ass type songs. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
A couple of those.
Okay. I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Yeah. Dylan.
But yeah. Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, please.
I fucking loved this album so much. Every song
Wow.
kicks so much ass.
It is
My
very
God,
rocking.
I listen to this like 4 or 5 times. I love it. I even listened to it on the way home from work today in my car, and it wasn't loud enough.
Damn.
I started, I did the thing again. Look at me. All songs.
Okay.
But goddamn, this is some great classic heavy metal, like positive, empowering, just powerful. It's almost power metal, like with the lyrics. Just so
Yeah.
fucking,
man.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly what you said. Fuck around and find out. Whatever you said. Cross me.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But they are really kind of like upbeat, I will say. Like they're not they're not a downer band at all. They're really fun. And I don't think that takes away at all from like how kick-ass and totally metal they are. Technically, Grim Reaper is part of the new wave of British heavy metal, also. But yeah, I do love this band, and now I really want to go back and listen to the first 2 records again, because those are just, oh my god, so good.
Yeah,
but like,
I gotta do that too.
Oh my gosh!
Can't wait to hear Dylan's reaction to those.
So Dylan, was this your first exposure to Grim Reaper?
I've heard of them, but I've never listened to them.
Oh my god! Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm in love.
Okay, so they did 3 albums and then broke up, and then way later, Steve Grimmett came back and put together a new Grim Reaper and did a couple albums. I have not heard those albums. I have no idea what they're like. But the 3 80s albums, 83, 85, 87, every record has a music video for the title cut of the album. So, See You in Hell, Fear No Evil, and Rock You to Hell are the 3 Grim Reaper videos, and they're all rad.
And Beavis and Butthead riffed on all of them.
They did, yeah. but watch the unriffed version, because they're kick ass.
Yes.
Honestly, the videos for the video for See You in Hell is a performance clip, and it just rules. And then the Fear No Evil one is like it's like a Mad Max metal video. It's so sick. Like think of it will remind you of the Queensryche Queen of the Reich video and the I want to say the Armored Saint Can You Deliver video. They both have that post-apocalyptic shit thing going on, and it's just rad. The Grim Reaper's so sick.
One thing I want to add, I was kind of scared, like right when I started the album, the first song, which I fucking love, by the way, but right when it starts, that like 10 seconds in, there's like a scream, and it's that kind of vocals you guys know I don't like. And I was scared. I was scared when it started, and then it actually got into the song, and the lyrics were like fucking awesome and killer riffs, and then it just kept going. Every song was a headbanger, fist pumper, and when Heaven Comes Down, goddamn, that is my highlight of this record.
Like, I love the phrasing in that song, because it just hits on the note like so hard. Goes, that's when heaven comes down.
Yes.
Like, damn, it's so rad. But yeah, dude, so killer. And I really, like, come on, man. You can't, like, you know what's happening. This style of metal is totally, like, taking over for you. Because... Like, I see it every episode. We're like, oh, you know what? I really like these high vocals now. Like...
Well, it was just that one, like, at the beginning, that first scream at the beginning kind of sounded like what I don't like about, like, Halloween or something.
Okay.
Right? But then when the every other song, the vocals were, like, they were high-pitched like that, but they sort of had a little subtle little growl to them, like a little bit of aggressiveness. And it hit right for me. It just fucking hit right. You guys know how I am about vocals. I'm such a fucking picky bastard. But goddamn, did this deliver.
But I'm glad that the traditional singing vocals are kind of like growing on you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, Grim Reaper is rad. I mean, they are like one of the silliest, most stereotypical bands in metal, but also one of the most fun.
Yeah, totally.
it's like if Manowar weren't like humorless assholes, you know.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
You know, it's like Manowar at times are pretty silly, but they take themselves so damn seriously.
Yep.
Like it's like that is how you become a joke, you know.
That is
And
exactly how you become a joke.
yeah, but yeah, Grim Reaper, rock you to hell, kicks ass. Any other stuff on this? Are we ready to move on?
Ready to move on.
I need to go listen to their other albums now.
Yeah, you do.
It's over for me.
Oh my god. Okay, so next up is a second installment in a new segment. Dylan's Gotta Have It, baby.
Yes, sir.
What do you pick this week?
This week I chose Speed Rippers. This is their 2025 self-titled EP. These guys are from Mexico, and I just found this on YouTube one day, and this shit kicks ass. I'll let you guys.
Dude, this rips. I mean, like, oh, Mexican speed metal? Shut up and take my eardrums are yours. Speaking of Mexican speed metal, have you guys listened to Phantom? Because holy shit, that band rules.
I have not.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
I have not.
Dude, Phantom is rad. But anyway, this really cool. I mean, like, yes, blackened speed metal, but this is just really fun. It's just really immediate, really ripping. They even cover Bathory.
Yes, that cover.
Yeah, right,
Fucking
yeah.
cover kills.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. This is great stuff. Really enjoyed this. So glad you picked it, man. I love me some speed metal, man.
Equal parts beer, speed metal, and that south of the border ferocity. You know that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, love it. No, good pick, Dylan. And
This is I was expecting straight up speed metal when I first listened to this, but it is like blackened speed, and I love that. Don't fucking give it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, the vocals kind of reminded me of like early Sodom.
Yeah, I can hear
that. Did you guys hear that too?
A little.
And then like the instrumentals, like I don't even know it was like Bathory mixed with Venom, and like just I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe I'm getting that wrong, but
no, I mean it's just fast immediately. Like I could totally hear like yeah, I mean obviously they love Motorhead and like the first Bathory album. That's what this is. You know, it's like self-titled Bathory album plus Overkill, the album. You know, like okay, here we are. This rules. Yeah. But yeah, no, Speed Rippers, great. I hope that we see more from them. You know, they're fucking cool.
This is their only EP, their only like full release. I think they have a demo or two, but yeah, I'm looking forward to some more material from them.
I might have to go see if those demos are uploaded somewhere because I like this. This was cool stuff.
Right on.
But yeah, cool. Are we good here? Do we just all love this? I mean,
it just kicked ass.
Yeah,
what can we say?
It just kicked ass. But yeah, okay, yeah. So next segment is the return of Hardcore Hall of Fame. I kind of put this segment.
Return it is.
I put this segment to bed for a minute, but I brought it back. Typically, I go with the classic bands, 80s bands, but I chose a current band this time, and it is our local hardcore heroes, Alienator. This is their debut album, although it's not any longer than either of their two 7-inches. It's only 14 minutes long, or it might be slightly longer, but you know what I mean? Like, this could have been a 7-inch. But this rules. Holy shit. I think Alienator are one of the best hardcore bands out there today, if not the best. They're so rad. And it's like the perfect blend of like 81 hardcore and like the first wave of New York hardcore. Like you get the fucking raging precursor to crossover, and also some tough guy stuff. To be honest, these guys are tough. You know, like
this is earned though. This isn't false bravado. That vocalist alone will fuck up an entire room if he given the chance.
Seriously, but this band rules. I mean, we've all seen this band. We love this band. Alienator is awesome. There's so it's seven songs, 2 of which are re-recorded from their demo tape. But it's cool because the versions are a little different, noticeably so. But yeah, it's just rips, dude. Just so fucking raging. You guys, please, some juice.
If you ever wanted to know what it's like to get your ass beat by somebody holding a baseball bat for 11 minutes, just listen to this album.
I mean, it's 14 minutes, but yeah.
Oh, okay, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he berates you for 3 minutes afterwards.
Okay. There you go.
But yeah, okay. So, but on top of that, I took this from Alienator's Bandcamp. If you hear this record and it doesn't make your top 10 list of 2025, chances are you just don't like hardcore. Period. And
well, we like hardcore. Make no mistake about that. Literally, the only thing that that metalheads are really hate about the hardcore scene is the fucking karate. I mean, you may or may not be into the music personally, but it's as far as that scene, that's the only thing. And you know what? You don't see that bullshit at an Alienator show, because these are the kinds of guys that...
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
No, you don't. You don't see that shit there. Because these guys are because they really have the spirit of an 80s hardcore band. And I want to see them on mixed bills with some thrash metal bands. I think it would be so sick. We've all seen that flyer where it's Suicidal and DRI with Possessed and Death Angel and Anthrax, right? You've all seen that flyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man, yeah.
Okay. I want Alienator and fucking Teardown or Sergio's band, what is it? Betrayer, playing with Toxic Holocaust and Solicitor or something,
Right on.
Not
there
Toxic Holocaust, excuse me. I meant to say Atomic Terror.
Good though.
But yes, but yeah, something sick like that. But anyway, that's just me just dreaming. But I love this band. I know you guys do too. Fucking 420 out of 69. Alienator fucking rules. Go check out their new album /EP, Meat Locker. They got a couple other 7-inches. This stuff's on streaming. Go check it out. This rules. You want to really know what hardcore is? Listen to Alienator, man.
You, Nick, you said this isn't much longer than some of their other, their other releases.
There were 2 other 7-inches, yeah.
I think what gives this the mark of an album is that we get the full color cover, which this cover fucking kicks ass.
Yeah, it's
by
great.
the way, this cover reminds me of that old ass video game Slaughterhouse.
Oh
yeah.
With all the it literally looks like one of those levels from that game, just with all the fucked up goopy monsters. But yeah, what a fucking great album. I listened to this 6 times on loop. It flows together. Alienator rocks. And yeah, they're very tough guys, but they're actually very nice. I met the lead singer at their first show I went to. I met their lead singer. He was a very nice guy.
Cool.
I think he gave me something for free. I think he gave me a sticker for free.
Cool.
But yeah, they're cool dudes. Great. So go fucking see Alienator live if you haven't yet. What are you doing with your life?
Nice.
Yeah. I feel so bad. We were all of us, for one reason or another, weren't able to make their the album release show for this. Remember?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have been there to buy this, like a physical copy of this.
Yeah, but
oh fuck.
Well, you know what? Look, here's the thing. We'll get it. They play a show in Portland every 2 or 3 months, so we will get to see them again. But yeah, they're awesome. I always look whenever they are playing, I always look forward to it. I've seen them a couple of times. Dylan's seen them a couple of times. Chase has seen them. And we love this band. This is one of our favorite bands from around here. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I remember, just as a little anecdote here before we skip to the next thing, I remember when you guys, I think Nick, you first sent me Alienator, and I instantly fell in love with them. And then I found out that they're local.
Yeah.
And it's oh shit, I get to see these guys live?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Always fun.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, this band just fucking rules. I mean, like if you like hardcore at all and you're not listening to Alienator, fix your life, dude. Like, cause they're just rad as shit, dude. Um, yeah, I don't really have much more than that's like, man, this band is awesome. You know, like, are you guys good? Are we cool here?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, yeah. All right, Alienator. Hell
Chef's
yeah.
kiss.
Yes. So I guess it's just time for Song of the Week. What did I? Oh, so I think Dylan's up first.
Dylan's up first, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm up first with Executioner by Toxic Holocaust from Evil Never Dies.
2003,
And
right?
I will, yeah, thank you. I always neglect to put down the year.
It's okay.
I will tell you guys why I chose this song.
Well, please do.
The night that I sent this as my song of the week, I was driving home from work. It was like 11 at night, and I pulled up to a 7-Eleven to pick up a tall boy beer, and I pull into the lot and I'm blasting this song with my windows down.
Yeah.
And I pull up, and there's a homeless guy sitting outside the 7-Eleven. And I turn off my car, I get out, and I'm walking into the store, and he goes, "For a second, I thought I heard real music." And I'm like, okay, fuck you too. And then when I left, I got back in my car, and I turned it up louder, and drove away. So, thank you, sir, that you gave me my song of the week. This is real music, by the way. Fuck you.
So I can't tell because I wasn't there. Was he? Do you think he was insulting you, or he was trying to say? Like,
Yes,
yeah,
he was
that's
being an
your
asshole. He was being a drunk asshole.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, fuck you very much, sir.
Well, oh gee,
Yeah.
Mr. Wino. So your opinion matters so much. But yeah, interesting. Okay, yeah, look, I mean, this kicks ass. I mean, I saw Toxic Holocaust 4 times, I think, and Chase was with me at least one of those times.
Yeah, I've seen them at least. Well, I saw them at least 4 times. I want to say over the course of from then till now.
Then you had to have seen them with me every time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and this is not in order because I don't remember, but we saw them at the Branks with the Casualties and Fish Dogs.
Yep. That was great.
I saw them at the Satyricon, and I don't remember you being with me at that show.
I'm pretty sure I did see them at the Satyricon before, though, so maybe it was a different show, but I definitely saw them in that cramped little club.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Saw them at the Roseland, open for somebody, probably either Guar or Cannibal Corpse.
Probably Guar, yeah.
Yeah, and then I saw them at the Rock and Roll Pizza, which is like a 3-minute walk from my house, which is is no longer a venue, but it's the building's still there. It's very close to where I live.
Yep.
I saw them there with 3 Inches of Blood.
3 Inches of Blood, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So but Toxic Holocaust, great band, love their shit, and great song, great record, great pick, Dylan.
Yep.
I've seen them twice, both times at the Hawthorne Theater.
Oh.
Cool. And that was before I was 21, so like I don't know. The Toxic Holocaust ruled, but like the experience kind of sucked because I wasn't 21 yet. It was just kind of everything about it kind of blew. Yeah. But I enjoyed seeing them live 2 times. But yeah, about this song though.
Okay, yeah.
Well, one was Municipal Waste.
Oh man.
I think it was Toxic Holocaust, Municipal Waste, and Exodus.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And that was before I liked Exodus or even knew who they were. So like I did not get to enjoy that as much as I should have, but whatever. Yeah. This song, I just want to say, how many other songs can you guys think of? I mean, I'm sure quite a few, but that have a fucking drum solo. And not only a drum solo, but at the beginning, like every time I think of drum solo, I think of this song immediately. I love those fucking drums at the beginning. They pump me up.
It's sort of unusual because you don't typically get that on studio albums. It's usually that's a live album thing. That's like you know, it's like a 60s and 70s hippie shit kind of thing. It's not
Well, this is
something.
2003. This is his soul. This is when he was doing it all by himself, right? Like he had complete
Yeah.
say over it. He can put the drum solo where the fuck he wants. He probably would
Yeah,
put it at the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, but I think you know, it's cool. It opens with like some, you know, kick-ass drum parts. That's neat. But yeah, but good shit. Good shit. Your Exodus story, Dylan, it kind of reminds me of like the time I saw Napalm Death. It was really before I was a fan. So I saw them, but
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I want to see them now because like I appreciate them so much more, you know, way later. But
Yeah.
but yeah, this is a good pick, great song. Yeah. We good? We good here?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then Chase's pick. What do you have for us, man?
Let's see. We got Arcturus, Hibernation Sickness Complete off of the 2005 album Sideshow Symphonies. Admittedly, not for everyone. And I guess I'm going to be the guy that puts forth songs that aren't. Well, Jesus Christ, this is avant-garde. What do you want me to say? I like
I
some
mean,
weird shit sometimes.
look, it's another Chase's song of the week that is brought to you by Celestial Seasonings. No, it's nice stuff. I mean, like, look, Arcturus is a symphonic black metal band that went way
Yep.
proggy, and like, I can't deny that this is beautiful, that this is great music. It's just not my
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, fair.
I can make that distinction, but I mean, it is complex and it's just like, and there's beautiful stuff on here. I can't say this sucks like at all. It's good stuff. It's just it's not stuff that I even think to listen to in the context of metal, you know. But tell me why you picked this and what you like about it, please.
Well, so my son and I were watching we've been watching Star Wars off and on, and he we don't watch him in order. We just watch whatever one he wants to watch because that's how I get him to watch it with me. And we were watching Return of the Jedi, and when Han Solo falls out of the carbonite, I imagine
Oh,
this is what's going through his head when he's coming out of the fog.
I wondered. I was like, is this going to be a fucking Star Wars thing? Yeah, hibernation sickness. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
What I
should have
love
called it.
what I love in Return of the Jedi is Leia's wearing that mask. She's pretending to be a bounty hunter. That voice that she has when she speaks through that respirator or whatever is so cool.
Yep.
Very
Very chunky.
Yeah, but it's cool. Dylan, what do you think, man?
Yeah, this song was very interesting. I liked parts of it, and I did not like other parts of it. It was kind of a roller coaster ride for me. But it was in the end enjoyable. I do not regret listening to it a couple times. You know, it's okay. It was interesting. That's my best adjective for this song is interesting.
Yeah, I mean
I don't really listen to stuff like this, so.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, I am very stoned and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to lay down now kind of music for me.
Yep.
Choke
up, lay down, ride out. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then so my song of the week, I chose Q5, Missing in Action from their 1984 debut, Steal the Light. This is a Pacific Northwest band. I only remembered them kind of vaguely and didn't really remember that they were from the Northwest. My song of the week for a while, for like the next 5 weeks, I guess, is going to be bands that are playing the Soldiers of Steel festival. I want to highlight some of those bands because I really want to go to that fest. Holy shit. But Q5, and anyway, this song, Missing in Action, holy shit, this is so rockin'. I was just like blown away at how kick-ass this was. Like, and it reminded me of, you know, recently, you know, a while back we reviewed for a Chase's Classic album, Sword Metalized. And it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Definitely in a similar vein. But yeah, I just thought this was so kick-ass, so rockin'. What do you guys think?
I wasn't familiar with Q5 at all, except that I knew something about their relation to TKO.
Which
But
I didn't.
that was that's all. That's it. That's the only thing I knew. I didn't know what they sounded like. I didn't know if there was anybody in it or if they toured with them or anything. I just knew that the two were synonymous for some reason.
Yeah,
So
and
I barely knew that.
to my knowledge, I've never even heard TKO. I definitely know the name. I know they're a Northwest band, but yeah. Um,
Yeah, probably because they're just they're one of those Northwest bands where you've heard of them and they're amazing, or you haven't. But I guess
right.
we're in that. Huh.
Yeah. Um,
uh,
but yeah, I mean,
yeah.
like I know some some of the history of Northwest metal, but like there's a lot of it, and especially the stuff from like the early '80s that, sorry, isn't thrash metal. I kind of like
Yeah.
it's a bit of a wash for me. But anyway, this is fucking cool shit. I really like this. I'm looking forward to potentially seeing this band in August. So yeah. Dylan, do you have anything here?
This was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I fucking loved this song. So I think of all the songs you guys have ever given for Song of the Week, I think this one is the one I have looped the most times before the
Wow.
show. I think I listened to this song 15 times this week.
Wow.
What a ripping, badass, fucking pump your shit up fucking tune. My god. Oh! And I was so happy to see that they're from Seattle. Like, that just kicks ass to know they're that close to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Where has this song been my whole life? Goddamn, we got Grim Reaper this week, and then Q5. Whoa! Whoa!
Wow. Okay.
I really love this song. I'm sorry. It's great.
I mean, is there more of a glow? Could there be a more glowing endorsement? Like, wow. Like, holy shit. Like, I loved it, but damn, Dylan liked it even more, it seems. Well, that's great, man. And you know what? You could potentially see them on August 1st.
Okay.
In
I'll see if I
Seattle.
can be there. Oh, it's Seattle. Fuck, never mind. Can't do that. Can't do
Well,
Seattle.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you'll just never see this thing you love.
Whatever.
Like,
Fuck me.
dude, I don't like going to Seattle either, but I'm gonna try my ass off to be there because that festival's gonna rule. But anyway,
Maybe
okay.
by then I will have a new car and I will be able to do that.
Okay. Well, that's only like 6 weeks away, so but
So okay, so Q5, it probably doesn't have any relation to this. When we say Q5, I'm somebody who's alive in the 80s. Do you remember the radio station that existed before 101, the rock radio station for the Portland metro area or Portland, Vancouver area?
I feel like I saw something about what it was, but I don't remember what it was.
It was called Q105, and people would shorten it and say Q5 a lot.
Interesting.
And I looked it up. I looked up on Wiki and all that sort of shit, and I couldn't find any correlation. But I think maybe
there probably isn't one. And again, I don't know what the meaning of this band's name is. I really don't. But
couldn't find it.
Man, they sure rock. Holy crap. So yeah, I just don't know. I really don't. But yeah, cool shit. I think are we ready to just talk about some the hit the concert calendar, upcoming shows? What do we have?
Yes.
Okay, so June 19th through the 22nd in Myrtle Creek, Oregon, it's Rivera Fest. 3 days of metal, 2 stages, and 26 bands, including Atomic Terror, Grave Witch, La Cabra, and just a whole shit ton of bands Phenom, the death metal band, they're really good. Yeah, this is some cool stuff. I think, man, folks who are at this are going to have a good time. I saw some photos online of the stage, too, where the stage is. Great. It's a great space. Outdoor. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a cool time. So if you're able to do that, go to Rivera Fest. Check that out. Hey, dude, a weekend of camping and metal? Hell yeah, dude.
Right on.
Yeah. And of course, this Saturday at the High Water Mark, Chemical Annihilation are playing a benefit show for dudes who are getting out of priz. It's about kind of transitioning back into, the regular world. So that's a thing, and I'm totally gonna be there. Chemical Annihilation rules. So yeah, go to that. Have a thrash metal time, baby. Um, but yeah, let's see. On June 28th at stage, what is it? 722.
$722.
It's the Metal Mania show with headliners, thrash metal legends, Morbid Saint, with three regional thrash metal bands in support of Cerbity, Battle Cattle, and Hallucinator. This is going to be one of the greatest nights of our lives, you guys. It's going to be so much fun. A stacked bill of thrash metal plus wrestling. It's going to be a rock and roll party. It's going to be great.
More Satan power bombs. Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So that is that. Holy shit, that's 2 weeks away, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
We're going to have a dope time. But yeah, let's see. And then July 4th at Azoth on 87th and Sandy, it is Cessfest 5. It is about a dozen bands, mostly punk, a few metal bands, wrestling as well. Anarcho Pro Wrestling will be there doing some wrestling between sets. And punk rock legends, Millions of Dead Cops, who headline this festival every year, are maintaining that tradition. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm so I love MDC, and so that's going to be awesome. And this is a great lineup. Headless Pez, Sidewalk Slam, and a couple metal acts in Mortuai, and Viral Tyrant, who are Doom. But Cheapskate, who I saw before last year, they were really cool. And some other bands I don't know yet, but it's going to be a fun time.
I saw Bazooka Sharks in Salem.
Yeah, how were they?
That Radness. Yeah, they were great. I loved them.
Great. Well, cool.
I'm going to try my best to be at this. I really want to. Cessfest 4 kicked ass.
Yeah.
I want to be at 5. So bad.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, hopefully you can. I don't know any details on it, but there is a pre-fest show at the Yamhill Pub July 3rd. So if you're not able to make this, maybe there's that, and you kind of better than nothing. But yes. So yeah, let's see what else. July 9th, it's a Wednesday at the Twilight. Thrash Metal Legends Coven will be playing with Sacramento Thrashers Unprovoked and Portland Death Metalers Truculence. Twilight's a great room, and Coven rules. Check it out if you can do it. Let's see. Here's a show for Dylan. July 12th in Salem at the Triangle. Cosmic Waste and Maggot Sorcerer are going to be playing. I just got word that Crimson Guardian cannot make it. They were billed but can't do that show, so they're going to have a replacement band they're looking for. But yeah, it's going to be 3 metal bands. It's going to be right in your backyard, Dylan. And
I did not realize this was Salem. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's at the Triangle. Well, Dylan's going to be there. He's going to tell us all about it. Cool. So yeah, let's see. And then July 19th at the High Watermark, it's Action Movie Metal Night. This is the Jean-Claude Van Damme edition. They'll be playing highlights from some of his key films, while heavy metal bands play. Headless Pez, Hyperstrike, Atomic Terror, and Full Metal Jackson will be heavy metaling your ass off at the High Watermark. It's going to be a great show. These Action Movie Metal Nights are always a blast. I mean, and tons of people show up to these. These are really successful gigs. And so I'm looking forward to this. And these bands are all great. It's going to be a cool time. Let's see. August 1st and 2nd in Seattle. It's the Soldiers of Steel Festival with Leather, Q5, Danova, Taste of Iron, Greyhawk, Blade, Serpent Rider, The Lord Weird Slewfeg, Heir Apparent, Morgul Blade, Rope, Solicitor, I Am the Intimidator, Coven, and Colony Drop. This is a super stacked bill of largely traditional and power metal bands, but some thrash as well. This is great. It's all classic bands or bands playing in classic metal styles. This is going to be awesome. I believe I'm going to have James R. Beach, who is one of the festival organizers, as a guest on the show. Probably going to have that happen in a couple of weeks, so he'll be able to tell you more about that. He's the man behind Northwest Metalworks. But yeah, this is going to be killer. I really, really want to go. So friends and pals, somebody want to drive me, because I hate driving for hours. But yeah,
Fair enough. Ugh.
yeah, I cannot drive for like more than an hour. I'm like, my knees and my ankles hurt, and like I'm stressed. I don't like it. But I'm gonna figure it out. I really want to be at this. I really, really want to be at this. It's gonna be two days of classic metal. Like fuck. But yeah, so there is that. Let's see. August 16th. It is the Fire in the Sky 5. It's a dozen metal bands. It's gonna be like it's a day of camping and metal. Yeah, Atomic Terror, Dead Nexus. Can you read some of these band names, Dylan? Because I just can't see.
A couple of them I can't, but Atomic Terror, Dead Nexus, Neckbreaker, Dreadnoks, can't read that one. Fireball Sunset, Another Sentiment, Pili Amalati, Kitty Junk, Atrocity, IRL. Can't read all of those. Sorry.
These Cursed Hands, I think, and Chainbound are also some bands. Anyway, but like this should be a fun time. Like seriously, go out and see this, and that'll be cool. I think I'm going to be at the next thing we're going to talk about. It is August 16th and 17th. It is Northwest Hardcore Fest. This is going to be here. It's on 15th and Hancock. I am going to try. I mean, it's a Saturday and a Sunday, so I'll probably just go to the Saturday show. But damn, it's going to be a packed day of hardcore. This should be a kick-ass time. Yeah, should be cool. And let's see, oh gosh, excuse me. Sorry, September 20th, Apocalypse at the Armory 2. They're still adding bands to this, but Within the Pyre, These Cursed Hands, Dead Nexus, Within Caskets, and Chainbound are already booked for that. It's a metal festival, and want to support that. That's going to be in Salem at the Salem Armory. It's right in Dylan's backyard again. Maybe you'll hit that. Maybe you won't. We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. And then September 29th at the Blackwater. Oh, we got a hardcore show. Vaccine.
I'd like to issue a correction. Sorry, this poster says August 29th.
What did I say?
Sorry. September.
Oh, you know what? I wrote it wrong in my notes. Thank you for correcting me. It is August 29th. It's Gigi Allen's birthday. That's cool.
Perfect.
It is, yeah, in a way, yes. It is August 29th. So yeah, thank you for correcting me. I had it wrong in my notes. In the outline. So yeah, Vaccine, Malakili, who we've seen, Aggro, who I've been wanting to see, and Betrayer, who we have seen, and they are fucking rad. That's Sergio's current band. Yeah, fucking, that's gonna be a sick show. $15. You know we're gonna be there. It's gonna be great. Depending on what day of the week it is. But I think it's a Saturday. I think it's a Friday or Saturday. But yeah, so that's what we've got for upcoming gigs for the moment. Chase, why don't you hit us with the sign off, man?
Okay. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember to wango the tango.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.